Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I have a first impression. This is the Bite Beauty Watercolor Lip Gloss Library, and each year they release a set like this at Sephora, and each year I pass on it and then I have skipper's remorse. So this year I was like, I am getting the lip gloss library, whatever it is, and as soon as I saw the promo photos for this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so there. So it consists of 12 deluxe size lip glosses. They are named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so very creative. And just the shade range on this is really creative, really cute. This retails for $49, and it's supposed to be $165 value. Sorry, I'm holding it at an angle. It's just I don't want them to fall out if I put it too much forward. So I'm just going to stop talking. I'm going to apply each one of these, and then I'll give you my initial or my overall first impression at the end. I just do want to say this really quick. They are, lip glosses, and although they have some very fun and creative shades in here, I am not expecting a lot of pigmentation out of the more pastel colored shades here. So just keep that in mind. These are lip glosses, not lipsticks. So these are probably going to be pretty sheer and probably won't really translate as the color they are in the tube on my lips. We shall see. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the lip swatches. So I'm still wearing number 12, and let me just give you my overall first impression of this. So I do like the set, but the formulation throughout the glosses is inconsistent. There were a couple where it was ridiculously sticky. It was almost impossible to like glide on. Like you really had to keep tugging and pulling and tugging and pulling. So like that was most like with the first one here, and I believe even the green one. These ones were really hard to apply. I wasn't expecting a lot of pigmentation out of them. So they did apply mostly sheer, but also the formulation was really sticky, so it was hard to like glide it on and to like really apply it evenly. But then some of the other ones really had like a really sheer, just, you know, whisper of color, and they applied nicely. But as I said, they were pretty sheer. And then like once we get towards the more, I guess, traditional or more common shades of lip glosses, the formulation's markedly improved. As you can see, some of them were almost opaque, I would say like semi-opaque, and then some of them have almost kind of like that glossy stain look to it. So I do like the set overall. I wouldn't recommend it for everybody simply because, you know, it's a $50 set. You got 12 deluxe size lip glosses. I know the majority of us will never use this up entirely, but that's not why I'm saying I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it because there are a couple duds in this set, and if you're the kind of person that you're going to invest money in a set and you have no tolerance for failure in a couple of the items, then you might want to skip this. But if you're a collector of makeup, this is a cute little set. I do like the way they put this together. I'm going to get good use out of this. And that's really, what else can I say? I've had deluxe size lip glosses from Bite Beauty before, and I don't feel like these are the same quality as those that I've had. Those are very like moisturizing, and they feel really light on the lips, and they always smell really nice. And with these, surprisingly, I didn't notice the scent as much on these, so it's yeah, like the entire time I was applying all 12 of them, I didn't really notice the scent as much as I do in their permanent line. And also, like I said, some of these, instead of having just that really nice slip to them and that really nice feel, the majorities have a rather sticky texture. They don't feel bad on the lips, but they don't feel good. They just feel like lip gloss, if you know what I mean. So overall, if I had to like give this a grade, I would honestly give this like a C+. Like if I were using a letter grade, I would give this like a C+. So it's definitely not a must-have item, but I'm glad I have it because I've always wanted one of their lip gloss libraries, and this one was like, it's like I was just waiting for this one, you know, like I love the funky colors. And oh, there was a couple of them in here, like this one I believe ended up being a lot more pigmented than I expected. And again, it's rather milky, so it applied, you know, kind of unevenly, but some of these shades would really work well as if you're wearing a lip gloss, excuse me, if you're wearing a lipstick that you would think any of these would pair well with, you could definitely go for that. I wouldn't apply it directly from the applicator. The way I would recommend applying a product like this, if you're going to use it on top of a lipstick, because, you know, the texture of some of these is really sticky. So if you use this applicator, it's just going to pull your lipstick off, and it's just going to be a big mess. So here's how I would recommend applying this if you want to use it on top of another lip product. Is just really load up on it on the back of your hand, then take a lip brush, pick up the product, and apply it that way. So this will warm up the product so it'll be a little more malleable, so you'll have, you know, be able to use that better, really be able to manipulate it. And I can just already see it warming up on the back of my hand, that it's getting softer. And then you can pick it up with a lip brush and apply it. And even if you like wanted to do that with any of these as more of a lip color as opposed to just like using the lip gloss applicator, you could just apply it like that instead of doing it directly from the tube. Also, let's talk about their applicators really quick. Just really quick. They have the standard lip gloss applicator for Bite Beauty. It's got a very tiny little hole. It's like a little scoop. So I really like how it picks up, you know, a nice amount of gloss. And I also love that the shape of this, it really makes it really easy to draw those clean lines and then fill in the color with the applicator. So I do love the packaging on these. Also, even the handles have that nice rubberized texture that we all love the feel of. And it even has their little logo in there, Bite. So like I said, all in all, I do actually like the set, even though I'm not giving it like a rave review, because this is just not something for everybody. And just the inconsistency of the formula. Some are sticky, some are sheer, some are pigmented, some glide on nicely, you know, but I do like it. So, all right. For any of you that were curious about this and you have your eye on it, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below so I can get back to you. If you don't already, please subscribe. That way next time I upload a video, I'll pop up in your subscription feed. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.